Well, welcome to update number 9 of the Bona Vista Railroad for April 14th, 2015. What has happened in the last 3 weeks? Well, not a whole lot from your vantage point, but from my vantage point, some huge things are happening. The most visible thing that's happened is the track has been finalized here in this town. This is on the upper deck of the train room. No name on this town yet either. You saw these buildings before, but they're all in final positions right now, and as you just saw, I've got kind of a nice little grid system going here where everything is nice and parallel that way. What else has been happening in the last 3 weeks? Well, I got interrupted, if you will, by the Dream Plan build video that I shot. This one took almost a week, and in that video we built this Design Preservation Models freight house. Now, I'm going to be showing you some techniques today that will help you add those extra little touches to your buildings, add those extra little details, including scratch building the dock, detailing, and doing a little sign on the side. But mostly what I've been doing is a lot of operating. I'm doing that for several reasons. You can see here, if I get it under the light, we've got a full manifest, if you will. This is JMRI Operations, and I'm doing a lot of operating, number one, to get used to how the program works. On my old layout I was using Ship It, and this is very, very similar, but there's some little quirks to it that I need to learn. Secondly, the reason that I'm operating is I want to make sure that I'm liking the track arrangements that I've got. What you're seeing here is the place where the yard will be, and I've set up JMRI Operations pretending that this yard is already done. So obviously I'm not putting trains together with a model locomotive, but putting them on the track by hand, and then running those switch lists, if you will. And then third, and probably the most important reason I'm doing a lot of operating, is I'm kind of bullet-proofing the track and the cars. As I run over all these little areas, switching out cars, I just want to make sure that the trackage and the turnouts and everything are rock solid. I have built, I think, 26 Fast Tracks turnouts as of right now. And one of the things I just developed was this system right here. You're looking at it. The problem is, as you'll see here in a second, the grade is steep enough. Oops, I've derailed my car. The grade is steep enough so that if you set out a car or a cut of cars, it will just go on its own. So what I've got going on, let me zoom out so you don't get dizzy. What I've got going on here is a little system of blue flags. Of course, blue flags are used in the prototype railroads to keep trains from going beyond them, and so I've created some little blue flags here, and when we stop, I have to re-rail the car. When we stop with a cut of cars, now the blue flag will stop that car. And I've got, you know, as you can see, the ties marked here in various areas to do that. I also shot some photographs and wrote an article for Model Railroader, which has been submitted, about automatic track adjusters for the swinging door here to make sure that the track always lines up with the, hey, look who's here. Here's our mascot, Mr. Wally, who just got up from his morning nap. Make sure the track always aligns when you shut the door. And last, we're going to be going this coming weekend to the Midwest Region Convention in Manitowoc, Wisconsin, and I've been doing a lot of prep work for that, getting some cameras ready. We're doing a little bit of a documentary and another Dream Plan build series that will feature the Midwest Region Convention, I hope, and certainly the National Convention, the National Model Railroad Convention, the National Convention in Portland, Oregon this year. So that is what has happened on the Bona Vista Railroad in the last 3 weeks. If any of you are out there are going to the Midwest Region Convention in Manitowoc, be sure you come up and introduce yourself and say hello. I would love to meet you. Or if you're going to Portland, Oregon, or you're going to the Thousand Lakes Region Convention in Thunder Bay, Ontario. I'm going there too, and would love to meet all of you. Anyway, that's the Bona Vista update for mid-April 2015.